Friday, we got the news that Mark Stone had returned to practice for the Vegas Golden Knights in a contact jersey. So he's ramping up. And hey, listen, a lot has not been going well for the Golden Knights over the last couple of months. They're bleeding goals against. They've been up and down in the win column, but they've now won 2 games in a row. Hurdle's looking more comfortable in their lineup as the games go on. And now there's the news that Mark Stone should be ready to go for the start of the NHL playoffs. And that's, of course, bringing up the whole LTIR conversation again, Frank. And, you know, I'm surrounded by Oilers fans on a day-to-day at Oilers Nation. They're understandably, to an extent, pissed off about the way this is going. I don't think you can fake an injury like a lacerated spleen, but you can certainly finagle with the timeline a little bit. Is that a fair way to put this forward, or is this just, again, a coincidence that just happens to benefit the Golden Knights?
I think that's how the Golden Knights would present it, that he just happened. This was the timeline all along, and his body's healing and he looks close to being ready to go. I just can't get the image out of my head. You ever see that meme or GIF that goes around on social media of Vince McMahon sort of, walking down the path to the ring, and it's like this triumphant sort of return? That's 2 years in a row now. Like last year was Mark Stone walking out of the locker room doors onto the ice for practice exactly 1 week before the playoffs begin. And man, the timing is just incredibly fortuitous. I don't know any other way to put it than that. And the team, of course, is not happy with that assessment because this was a serious injury. And I've been saying all along that this is a serious injury. It's interesting that you use the term bleeding because that's what I was told happened, that Mark Stone had a lacerated spleen with internal bleeding. That's a real significant problem. But the issue is not that Mark Stone has the injury. No one's disputing any notion of the injury. The issue is the timing. Just like the issue for me was never the Nikita Kucherov injury. We know he was injured, but when the season ends in the bubble and you wait all the way until Christmas to have surgery because you know next year is going to be a shortened season, well, that's suspicious timing to me. Just like this timing here is suspicious. Not that the NHL won't review it. They have access to all the medical records. And if Mark Stone's spleen is good to go, why wouldn't you put him in the lineup if he's not at risk for further injury? I get all those things. It's just that when it happens this way again for the second year in a row, that becomes really problematic for, I believe, the competitive integrity of the game. And that's my opinion only.
I think that's a very measured way to put it, and that's why you're the insider, Frank.
What's up, hockey fans? If you enjoyed that video, then you need to be hitting the subscribe button right here at Daily Faceoff. Exclusive interviews and analysis from our hockey insider Frank Seravalli, fantasy updates from Brock Sagan, and a daily live show at noon Eastern, Monday through Friday. You don't want to miss any of the fantastic content, so hit that subscribe button.